What's up, guys? It's Steve Slody, and thank God for this. That's right, if you didn't see, our Lord, our Saviour, our Knight in Shining Armour, KSI LGBT, defeated Logan Paul. Thank God. And this video is going to be a bit of a story time of my experience watching the fight, I guess. And maybe a bit of an overview of the YouTube scene as a whole and the mess that it's become. So fight day comes, JJ, Logan, both set up, ready to go, but on Sunday, because it was Sunday that it happened over here, not Saturday as it was in LA. LA, was it? Staples Center, where's that? I don't know. LA, I think. Los Angeles, pretty sure. So fight day comes, and the actual fight comes, but I didn't actually end up watching it live for a couple reasons. First of all, I had a uni assignment due. Rounding out the semester with a video I had to make myself for university that was due that same day. And then secondly, I just couldn't hack it. If Logan Paul was to have won that match, I couldn't take that. I was not willing to spend money to buy a pay-per-view to watch Logan Paul be victorious. I just realised I had the fan on in the background for the start of this whole video. Sorry, I'm a shit YouTuber. So I didn't watch the fight live. I kept up with it through a live stream by the True Geordie. Not True Geordie, not True Geordie. Why can't I speak today? He did a live stream along with his co-host and some special guests covering the entire pay-per-view. And did that as the event was playing on. Should I plan videos before I actually record them? So I followed on with that for the most part, watching bits and pieces of it as the fight was playing out. From what I actually heard in the stream, they were making it sound like Logan had started out quite strong, which made me quite nervous. But watching it back since, I know now that JJ was actually doing alright, so I wish I hadn't been thrown off by that. But yeah, I came in and out watching the live stream to see what would happen. I'd load up the page and be like, am I about to walk in or like join in to see that like someone's been knocked out in the first round? Like when the fight started, within the first like 10 seconds, I was like, it could be over already and someone could be knocked out. Because Eddie Hearn did promise that with no head guards and 10-ounce gloves that someone was definitely getting KO'd. That worked out well, didn't it? With it going to a split decision. So I tabbed in and out between watching this live stream and doing my uni stuff. And then ultimately the fight went the distance, the full 6 rounds. And it was to go to the judges' scorecards. So I'm watching the live stream that True Geordie's doing, and I hear them say that the judges have come to a decision. And as they look to the screen to hear the scorecards be announced, I shut my laptop. I couldn't hack it. I just couldn't. I was genuinely so nervous, like pits in my stomach nervous. I don't know if I wanted KSI to win or Logan to lose more. I don't know which one of those was the preference, but combine them together, and you just get me full of anxiety, hoping that we don't see Maverick Boy win it all. So at this point I've been pacing around for like 1 or 2 minutes, just like not knowing what's happening. Now I finally go back to my laptop and I check Twitter because I think that'll be an easy way of like easing in what the results been. So I load up Twitter, nothing's been tweeted for a second. I'm like, alright, come on, can we move this on? Can I get the result? Because I just want this to be over. And then I see one person tweet, get in KSI. And I'm like, what? And then another person tweets like, yes, at KSI LGBT. So at this point I'm like, oh my god, no way, it's happened, KSI's won, Logan's lost, there's no way on earth. I join back in the live stream and see them all shocked to pieces with Hugh Izzy, one of the UK's finest football analysis YouTubers, absolutely overjoyed, going absolutely nuts. And at this point I've actually realised that KSI has indeed beat Logan Paul. Guess all that training didn't help Logan too much after all, did it? So at this point, knowing the result and knowing bits and pieces of what happened, I'd seen on Twitter that Logan had got a knockdown, but people were saying like, oh my god, Logan, why'd you do that? Like it was dirty, which I ended up finding out was incredibly dirty. Grabbing the back of the head, punching him while he's on the ground. What's that about? So JJ's won. I already know the result, and yet I go and buy the pay-per-view at this point anyway, because I'm like, if KSI's won, Logan's lost, I want to watch this full experience. In hindsight, I kind of wish I'd watched it from the start, but I know how nerve-wracking that would have been. I would have been so scared. Like that, I don't know why I care so much, but just YouTube is just everything, you know? But with KSI having won, I watched the full fight back. I saw the knockdown that KSI should have been awarded. It clipped him behind the ear, so like I don't know why that didn't count. And then also Logan Paul's dirty tactics. Him and Shannon Briggs, Mr. Let's Go champ, his one catchphrase. Trying to contest the 2-point deduction. But I feel like if Anthony Joshua or Andy Ruiz or Deontay Wilder or Tyson Fury were to punch one of their opponents in the back of the head while they're on the ground, that in a professional capacity, it'd be a deduction. And of course this fight was professional. They were licensed to go and do the old scrap. I don't know if that was punches or more like doing the woe, but we'll just roll with it. So I watched the full fight back. I agreed that with KSI winning, I think that was the right decision. Even if you take away the 2-point deduction, I think KSI should have got 2 points for the knockdown. So really they counter each other out. But with that being said, where do we go now? We've had the diss tracks on YouTube with the whole Sidemen. What a period that was. I mean, that might be some of the most captivating YouTube content I've ever seen. I remember waking up in the morning and seeing like those diss track videos had been uploaded and just being like, it's about to pop off, fam. Let's go. So we've done the diss tracks now. Well, I haven't. Maybe I should do one. Who wants to cop the heat? We've done the boxing. I think at this point, KSI probably just give it a rest. I don't know what else he has to prove. He's undefeated, 2 wins, 1 draw, no losses. He's fought the biggest YouTube star he can possibly face. It's not like PewDiePie is going to get in for a scrap, as much as I'd love to see that. Maybe all of PewDiePie's subs could box all of T-Series subs in like just a massive war to the death. That'd be fun. So I think now, unless it's fighting Jake, KSI should probably move on. Jake should fight Anis on Gib. Big Gibber, 7-figure Gibber, call him whatever you want. I think that's the fight to make at this point. KSI hangs it up, and Logan... I mean, I've heard talks of Logan fighting again, then I've heard talks of Logan also moving away from it, so... I mean, who knows with that really? Guess time will tell. But the craziest thing about the whole experience is the direction that YouTube's just taken with all this. Like, for these content creators on this platform to have elevated themselves to these levels of celebrity that's unknown. At least unknown amongst this type of community. On DAZN, the app that it was streamed on in the US and some other countries, this event, headlined by 2 YouTubers, is the most streamed thing ever on that platform. On Sky Sports, it did the same numbers as Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz the first time around. So it's nuts. These guys have really elevated themselves into mainstream celebrity, really. I mean, I guess they're unknown to a lot of people. Your average person won't know who these YouTube guys are. But I don't think it can be denied that they're really just out here, aren't they? It's quite mad. I think the fight actually played out best case scenario for all of them too. Because Logan and his fans can try and convince themselves they deserve the win, that it shouldn't have been a 2-point deduction, or that JJ got given too much time to recover. It was an illegal shot, he could have had 5 minutes, but whatever. I guess what I hope for now is that it just elevates YouTube as a platform, because obviously with all the demonetization stuff, the move towards kid-friendly content, that's fun. So there's been a lot of issues with advertising and the adpocalypse, people pulling out, people getting demonetized for just swearing, or like titles with certain words, or even topics of conversation. Seems like there's a lot of hoops to jump through, and I guess with new policy coming in soon, or at least discussions of it, feels like YouTube's going up in flames a little bit at times. It already could kind of be considered as a platform for gaining a following over a platform for monetization, because you could elevate it into Instagram, being an Instagram star or whatever, moving to Twitch for live streaming, TikToks if you want to do that, I guess. So there's lots of other revenue streams that I guess YouTubers leverage themselves into. And also for any of the main like top YouTubers, they all say time and again that they get most of their money through merchandise rather than like ad revenue. So I guess if you use your following to create merch, if you use Patreon, stuff like that, then I guess that helps you survive on the YouTube platform more than just ads itself. But yeah, I think if it elevates YouTubers as a whole and the platform, it boosts creators, not just KSI and Logan, but like the people around them, and brings more eyes to it. Eddie Hearn, the boxing promoter behind it, talked a lot about how this event would bring more eyes to boxing. It could potentially bring eyes the other way. I know the boxing audience is a lot more matured, and so they may look at these guys and be like, who cares? But yeah, I don't know, that's my thoughts on the whole boxing thing, my experience watching it and the aftermath. Hopefully we can just get back to like vlogs and Sidemen Sundays and like banging vids like that. I don't know, this whole thing started with Joe Weller and Theo Baker having a scrap. Are there any new trends that are like on the download that could boost into the stratosphere soon? I don't know. What's big on YouTube? I mean, I just referred to the trending tab for some ideas on possible future content. So Jake Paul cries backstage after Logan Paul loses to KSI. Definitely not happy to see that. What a shame. I mean, there's beauty stuff, lots of boxing stuff. Boxing stuff's still trending everywhere. Logan Paul, I don't feel like I lost, but you did, so take the L. Talk shows, of course, talk shows. Like Jimmy Fallon and Jimmy Kimmel and Jimmy... yep, they're always popping off. So maybe we could get some talk show hosts shooting some fire diss tracks at each other and then boxing in a TV host boxing event to be sponsored by Steve Harvey. I reckon that's... Wait, is his name Steve Harvey? I think I got the right guy. Yeah, Steve Harvey should host it. Maybe have a scrap and then we'll see. Anyway, that might be it for this video. I don't really know what this video was. Just sort of did it, Oh, also, my work colleagues found my channel, so like, hey, I guess. So that's going to be it for this video. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe, tap the bell to get notified when I post new content first. Follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. That's it, really. And I'll see you guys on the next video, which won't be in 7 years. Dimitri, you bitch. Peace.